CIU authority for arranging such an important program, faculty training and development, which will enrich our knowledge and also will motivate us to take the classes smoothly. Okay, introducing myself, I'm Mohammad Abdul Aziz, lecturer, Department of Civil Engineering. Today, I will focus on some important topic about what is an engineer, what are the different types of engineers, and what basically the civil engineers do, what are the marvels of civil engineering, and what are the branches of civil engineering, and how do the civil engineers design these structures. So I will focus on these topics. So first we have to know about an engineer. So basically an engineer is a problem solver. Okay, it is a personnel or he is a personnel who basically do some research work to invite some to make some new products, to design it, to maintain it, like a variety of machines or variety of structures or also data systems. He is a personnel who is the master of his own, who also involves in doing new things. So basically we will see he basically uses the available technology to solve the problems, and also he rely on the creativity and also academic skills. He uses math, sciences and also the computers. So it is very important to note that even though the tasks are very different, many of the methods are common to all engineers. So now we will see different types of engineers. So basically, we can see lots of engineers like civil engineers, chemical engineers, electrical engineers, computer engineers, industrial engineers, mechanical engineers, and also aeronautical engineers. So in my today's presentations, I would like to focus on civil engineering. What do civil engineers basically do? So there are also other types of engineers like material, agricultural, biosystems, architectural, and also mining. So from this figure, we can see the mining one. So what is the civil engineering? Now I will focus about the civil engineering because my background is civil. Civil engineering is the oldest engineering. Civil engineers deal with the design, constructions, maintenance of structures or public works as they are related to earth, water, or space. So we all know the civil engineering is also known as mother of all engineers. So what are the new technologies that civil engineers have developed to date? We can see some buildings, some flyovers, overseas that the engineers build the society today. We can see highways, tunnels that are built, the underwater tunnels. So what are the parts of civil engineers? We can divide the civil engineers into 5 parts. That is structural engineers, transportation engineers, geotechnical engineers, and also water resource engineers. So here we can see some modern structures that the civilization has done to date. That are some bridges, some truss bodies, some high tall rise buildings. So the things that done by the engineers that are called structural engineers. So we can see a figure in the whiteboard that are Dubai Towers, which are stated in United Arab Emirates. So the society has changed really by the help of these engineers. We can see Burj Al Arab that is situated in United Arab Emirates, Nebraska State Capital, and also we can see here the Eiffel Towers. We all know about the Eiffel Towers that started its construction in 1879 to 1882, which took almost 2 years and 2 months to build this structure, and it does still exist. So we can differentiate the scenario here about in 1991 how the Dubai looks like, and in 2005 how it changes. And it's basically because of all the engineers work together to make this society today. Now we can see here some engineers work, which the transportation engineers do basically. Our sir already has explained what the transportation engineers basically do. Here you can see lots of flyovers, lots of metros, subways, and they basically focus on the road safety, how they maintain the road signals, the runways, the subways, and also there is another field that is called environmental engineering. In terms of civil engineers, they basically do work with water, how we can ensure the safe water, how we can take the fresh airs, and also how we can be fit together. So the environmental engineering task is to keep a man healthy. And there is another sort of engineering that is called water resource engineers. So basically the water resource engineers do. So there's another type of engineering that is called geotechnical engineering. In terms of civil engineering, the geotechnical engineers basically work with the soil, how the conditions of soils, how a heating can be built up among the soil particles. So they have to study first the behavior of soil. Is it sandy or clay? How the foundation will work on these types of foundations. So the geotechnical engineer basically deals with the soils. So we can see the tiles or the foundations are built up, okay, by the help of geotechnical engineers. And also, lastly, we will see the water resource engineers. What they do basically? They basically focus on restoring the energy of water. Okay, so they do build the dams, they preserve the water. Okay, so these are the dams. We can see these are the reservoirs. The water resource engineers basically work with these things. So you are curious how these engineers do these works. So we will see from this figure. Okay, so first what they do? First all engineers sit together and they have to first identify a problem. After identifying, they have to analyze it and they have to propose a solution, what they should do for the upcoming problem. So then they select and design and preferred solutions, and then they come to an implement solutions. Before that, they make a prototype. Okay, if the prototype works well, then they will go for implementations. So we use several softwares, computer softwares that are called AutoCAD, okay, ETABS, SACPROS, RMS, HRMS, and also different types of softwares are used to implement this. So after finally implementing these works, they give us these structures, and after making a prototype of wastewater treatment plant, we can see they finally design a water treatment plant by which they ensure us, they give us the fresh water, okay, so that we can sustain. Thank you all. Have you any questions?
Thank you for your nice presentation. At first, I am ready to congratulate you as you are a student of our department. I wish you all the best luck. I have a question. You have shown us many mega structures, and you have told the role of civil engineers building them. But as we know, architects also play an important role there. So, do you think there are any conflict of interest between an architect and a civil engineer? What are the differences of their responsibilities?
Thank you, sir, for your nice questions. Basically, architect and civil engineer, they do work hand by hand. Okay, for implementing a project work, first they have to sit together. Okay, then the civil engineers, first the architect give a plan, a building plan or interior work or design work. Then the civil engineers give the proper dimensions, proper measurement of that plan. If any parts have to be changed by the architect, so the architect should say the civil engineers about that, so that he can change the dimensions. So they work together. I think there is no conflict between these two engineers. Thank you, sir.